Today I'm going to show you the process for creating a couple of covers I did for the project I'm working on called Starfall, Omari's story. First image I drew shows you the process for creating a drawing without too much planning. This wasn't even supposed to be a full illustration. It wasn't even supposed to be a cover, but I got to a certain point. I was like, I might as well do something with this, and I enjoyed the process of drawing it, and the sketch was already really good. And so I was just like, I might as well turn this into something. And so usually I would start with the thumbnail process to come up with a idea that I like. But for this one, I just, like I said, I was just sketching, having fun, and this turned into a bigger drawing. But it did turn out all right. But I wanted to create something a little bit more dynamic than this. And although maybe this can be like an alternate cover for this story or something, but I do like the second one a little bit better than this one. Overall idea for the project cover was to have a more dynamic illustration, and this felt a little bit more abstract, a little bit more flat to me. Although it did get the story across that I wanted to get across. The main character, Omari, is the main character, and then all the villains and the people that he interacts with in the story are behind him in the background. That was cool, but I wanted to draw more characters in it and just make it a little bit more dynamic. And so in this first drawing, I finished this up, I created it, and I was like, this is pretty cool, but I feel like I can do something better with it. And so don't be afraid to redraw something. If you really want to, don't be afraid to start over. But definitely like finish what you started, instead of going back and forth and never finishing one project. Finish the drawing that you start and then move on to the next one and improve upon that one. And that's what I wanted to do with this here. So in this first time lapse, I have the first cover illustration I created for the project, and then in the second video, this would be the actual official project cover. But either way, I like both. They could both be used to or be used as the cover illustration for the project. But yeah, I like either one. I like the second one a little bit better just because I planned it a little bit more, and you'll see that in the next time lapse. So enjoy this time lapse, and I'll be back to explain the process of creating that second illustration. All right, so here is the next illustration I was creating, the drawing I did for the to improve upon it. Like I said, I wanted to create a more dynamic scene, and I wanted more characters to be running toward the camera, and so that's what I was going for. Initially, in the thumbnails I drew, I was thinking of having this really big like cover spread, a 2-page spread with background and the characters running in that background. But I decided I wanted to simplify it because it was taking me forever to draw. Uh, but next time I do something like this, I definitely want to have a background in the story. You'll see in the time lapse that I just decided to keep it simple and just draw the characters. And it was taking me longer to complete, and so I just wanted to keep it a little bit more simplified. Uh, because all the characters I needed to draw, all my time went into all the characters that I needed to draw, and This is why it's so important to practice perspective drawing as well, is so that you can draw dynamic scenes like this with characters jumping, flying around, and it's super fun to draw once you get the hang of it as well. Um, this is, I would say, a 1 point perspective, so all the characters are running toward the camera, toward the viewer, and that's what I really wanted in that first cover illustration that I was drawing, but didn't really get that across because I didn't really plan that out. And so that's why I say it's very important to plan out the image that you want to draw. And so I wanted this drawing to have all the characters that are not all the characters, but most of the characters that are in the story. And so I have my reference up with the main characters of the story, and I'm drawing them in this one scene. I want them all to be dynamic, and I want them to have very expressive motions or body language, I guess. But don't be afraid to just start over, like I said, right? Even with each of the figures that I draw for each character, I pretty much go through about 2 or 3 revisions for each character to try and figure out the best way to draw them in this perspective, because I want this to be the best it could possibly be, and figure out how to fit all these characters in this tight space is really it really is difficult, and it takes a lot of time to figure out. But once you get it, once you get the composition the way you want it, and you get the characters the way you want them, then it's pretty easy. And so that's why I say practice perspective, drawing characters in perspective, and just sticking to those fundamental uh, principles or techniques, because the more that you practice drawing things in perspective and observing objects in perspective, the easier it will be for you to draw characters or animals in perspective. And that's what I really want to get good at, is drawing people in perspective, drawing animals, and whatever else I can draw. So if you want to start drawing more dynamic illustrations, it's definitely you got to go back to your fundamentals and figure out whether or not you've mastered them or not, and whether you've practiced it enough. Because I don't know if I mastered it yet, but it just makes the drawing experience a lot more fun when you can draw things in perspective and take a 2-dimensional piece of paper and create something that's 3-dimensional on it by using colors, light, proportions, and foreshortening and things like that. And that's what this really is practicing foreshortening and perspective. And that's why I decided not to draw a background in this scene as well, because it would have just been 10 times more difficult than it needed to be. Like I said, I just wanted this to be character focused. My initial idea was to have a background in it, but I wanted to hone in on the characters and draw just the main characters of the story. So yeah, make sure that you're planning your image, and also just challenging yourself, right? Even if you are uncomfortable with drawing certain body types or people in perspective, animals in perspective, just try it. Do your best to draw it in that perspective, or just like figure it out, make it work for real. Because once you get to a certain point where you're able to draw certain things in perspective without thinking about it, is really fun. It's really rewarding, because all the work and all the study time that you put into learning how to draw things in perspective is worth it. And so don't give up, keep drawing. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of this time lapse. And if you just started drawing and you want to learn how to draw characters like this, come join me on Patreon, creating monthly drawing tutorials to help you draw your own characters, draw your own stories as I draw and create my own. Also, if you want to try the brushes I use in Clip Studio Paint, you can go download them for free on my Gumroad. So yeah, thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of this time lapse.